So, Coli, have you ever met Albert Einstein?
Yes.
Where did you meet him?
I met him in Jersey City, and that's in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. So, what, were you going to school there or something? Or?
I was going to school, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I went to where I actually met him was at Madison Square Gardens for 14 days.
Oh.
And it was because I was taken there by the Standard Engineering Institute. It was some kind of an advertising stunt. They only needed a signature. That was all.
Oh, so that's where you met Albert Einstein?
Yes.
Is there?
Really, yeah.
Oh,
Although
wow.
I did meet him again several times in Jersey City. He lived in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Mm.
He
So,
was
yeah.
he was a professor at MIT, Massachusetts.
So, what kind of a guy was he to you?
Well, he tended to be a little bit dry.
He did, eh?
He was not a jocular kind of person. Not that he couldn't smile, but he was very quite serious.
Oh, wow.
And I liked the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
His
He had a bit of a different way of looking at things,
yeah,
eh?
he had a different way of looking at things.
Oh, that's so interesting that you...
But he was very skilled at teaching what he wanted to pass on.
Mm.
And indeed, the reason why I first met him was because they sent me down to listen in on a new measuring system. You've probably heard of it.
What was that?
Well, you've heard that of the SAE, Society of Automotive Engineers,
Okay.
measuring system.
Mm-hmm.
They measure nuts and bolts and by imperial inches
Okay.
or parts of inches, like a half-inch bolt, and it's got 13 threads per inch.
Oh, is that
or-
right?
Yeah. Anyway, then they have the metric, and there is more than one metric, rather
Oh,
strange.
so you went down and listened to this talk.
Yes.
And who was giving the talk?
Well, there was Stanley Mott, Albert Einstein,
Wow.
Lou.
Well, Albert Einstein, he died in around 1955, didn't he?
On 58, I believe.
Around there, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
58.
That's so interesting. So cool.
He kind of kind of lost it in his latter years.
Mm.
He got kind of something like Alzheimer's.
Oh,
They
wow.
pushed him over the top. They tried to get him to release
Yeah.
his understanding of nuclear fission.
Oh, so he was he a
He was a
clean?
physicist.
Yeah, but like, was he kind of a? Was he a clean kind of a guy, or
Yes,
he was?
he was honorable.
But I mean, as far as he didn't bath and stuff too
I
much.
can't believe this. I just can't believe this because he dressed quite well. Actually, he was a nice looking fellow.
Yeah, yeah.
Contrary to the pictures they take of him, because a lot of people don't want to believe in him, and so they've circulated a lot of ugly.
Interesting.
Because you see, he said he wouldn't release the nuclear fission to them. He said, "Look what you did with the atomic reaction."
Yeah, right. Well, you know what, Coley? This is so. I find it so fascinating that you're a friend of mine, and we get together and play music, and that you actually met Albert Einstein.
But anybody could meet.
Well, I could have, I guess, if I was
Certainly.
if I was around like in 1955, but I wasn't even born yet. So,
Oh.
so play me a tune there. Play me a tune. I just think that's so cool that
That's interesting.
a friend of mine here met and hung out with Albert Einstein. I just think that's so neat. Cooley, you're my Albert Einstein. You're like the smartest man I know.
Ah,
That's right.
I never. Actually, you know, they just needed me only. All they needed from me was my signature.
Oh, yeah. Well, you wrote a book and...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you wrote a book and you've done some pretty interesting things. Well, there you go. And for 92 years old, you do well. Yeah, 92. Yeah.
Are you a nice dog?
There's my dog. Yeah.
Of course you are.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good girl.
Such a nice dog. Yeah.
My good friend Coli here. We're going to play some music here right now.